Hello there and welcome back to another video about gaming on Surface devices. Almost 8 months after its release, FIFA 23 finally arrived on EA Play and Microsoft's Game Pass PC and Ultimate last week. So maybe it's a good time to revisit EA Sports' latest and last game in the long-running FIFA series and see how it performs. Today we'll be playing on the Surface Pro 8 with the 11th Gen i5, 16 gigs of RAM and of course integrated Intel Iris Xe graphics. The game takes up roughly 50 gigs of storage, so we'll be playing from an external SSD. Resolution is set to 1400 by 900, since 1280 by 720 would stretch the picture on the internal display, and there's no option for 1280 by 800. Dynamic resolution scale is on, fancy hair off, and the rendering quality has been set from auto to low just in case. The first time starting FIFA 23, loading the game took forever. I was actually thinking it had just given up, but a quick glance at the task manager convinced me that something was still going on. After that first time, loading the game takes about 90 seconds. Loading into a match took around a minute. This was from the external SSD. If the game is installed on the internal drive, loading times might be shorter. The performance while in game is surprisingly good on these low settings. We're getting frame rates over 40 with no apparent drops, which feels very playable, at least to someone like me who hasn't properly played a soccer game in a few decades. There also don't seem to be any graphical bugs of any kind with the standard Surface drivers.
Are they going to forge ahead? Oh, that was a chance to get...
Training sessions are even smoother, where the FPS can reach 60 to 70 thanks to the fewer details the game has to render. Where the FPS do take a dive is in the cutscenes. Here they drop down to 20s, sometimes even single digits. This can take away from the immersion that you're watching a real match on TV. But if I had to choose between smooth gameplay or smooth cutscenes, I'd go with gameplay every time. Of course, close-ups in the cutscenes and the people sitting in the stadium really show the low rendering quality.
Well, this game should offer plenty. Arsenal.
Another minor issue is that the probably helpful icons that hover over your active player are very hard to make out on the small screen. But to be fair, they weren't any more readable when connecting and playing the game on a 24-inch monitor. So it might just be a general issue.
Comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that.
As someone who's not a fan of soccer video games, or even soccer itself, I was surprised how much I enjoyed playing FIFA 23 on the Surface Pro 8. The gameplay was absolutely smooth, no hitches while in match, and no graphical bugs. Even on 1400 by 900 with low rendering quality, the game looked okay. Dynamic resolution scaling never seemed to wash out too much on a small screen. The only real downside on the low-power GPU seems to be the choppy cutscenes where the frame rates can drop down.
Are they going to forge ahead? Surely. And a goal! 1-0 it is! They've been pushing for the...
That's it for me. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions or feedback, please leave a comment down below. Also check out r/Surface Gaming on Reddit for more videos and discussions on, well, you guessed it, gaming on Surface devices. A link to that will be in the description. If you liked the video, make sure to gently touch the like button, or click it if you don't have a touchscreen. Thanks for watching, keep Surface gaming, and see you next time.
Great team goal.